Did that fix it? That fixed it. Okay. Mic wasn't muted, it was broken. But now you can hear me. Hurrah! It wouldn't be an Olo stream without the scuff. Okay. As I was saying, welcome back to the Atrium, everyone. We have got a special day today because it is our first year anniversary. A year ago on this day, we started streaming. So we have a bunch of fun stuff planned for the day. That's what I was saying. Have a good lurk, Opie. Go get some rest, you know. Thank you for being here, but I know how early in the morning it is for you. Thanks, Mondi. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep, but why, Opie? I'm staying here, but why? It's like God 30 in the AMs over there. Can't be hanging out here. Love your face though. Thanks for being here. Can't sleep anyway? Well then I'll happily help you pass the time until you do get sleepy. But yeah, thanks for being here. So yeah, a year ago we started streaming, and our very first stream, the first week of our streams were awful. They were unsalvageable. So I debated if I should even celebrate it on this day, but I thought, why not? It's the first day we tried to stream, so we're gonna celebrate it on this day. The first week of streaming, the internet connection we had at the time was so bad that the lag was literally hours long. And the very first stream, I didn't realize how bad the lag was until I went to end the stream and I still saw it playing. I was like, ah, it'll catch up, and I ended it, and I didn't realize that when you do that, it cuts it off. And so for a couple weeks, I had tried to stream with just the abysmal delays, and I would just wait for hours after the stream for it to finally catch up playing so that at least the VOD would save. It was something interesting, that's for sure. But we learned, and we got better internet, and we grew so much over this last year. So we're gonna be going over some stuff like that. But today is also a very important day because it's the day that my year-end report is also due to the United Space Initiative. So I'm going to be giving a test presentation for you guys before I go on to present this to the United Space Initiative board. So I hope you guys will enjoy that, and then after the presentation we're going to be doing a couple other things, and at the end of the stream we will be playing Super Mario Party, and you guys are welcome to join in on that lobby with me if you like. The friend code is in the community journal tab of our Discord, and you can go here to look at that. So if you want to join us for some nice cozy gameplay later, you can do that. So the way the stream is going to work today, we're going to give the presentation, do one secret thing at this juncture, and then play a round of the Super Mario Party. By the way, I need to get a message out real quick. Oh, that's right, never mind. I was gonna see if I could get the... We have a different controller for the Switch that we play on. It's like a GameCube, a fake GameCube controller that works with the Switch. But you can't do that with Mario Party. You gotta use the little things, the little tablet things that come with the Switch, the little controllers. Okay, so let's see here. Yep, I've said all I need to say. We're going to go ahead and switch over to our presentation. Ta-da! We're in presentation mode. I didn't know which pointer to use, so I'm using both of them. I'm using the laser and the traditional pointer. I'm also wearing a tie because according to human culture, it's very professional to wear the tie. So I've got a nice tie, nice constellation tie, and both laser pointers, so I'm doubly professional, as you can tell. Because double the pointers, double professional points. That's how it works, right? Right? Yeah, that's how it works. So, this is going to be my presentation. It's got 3 main parts. And for the purposes of this community, I have also included some stuff from our channel community. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the 2022-2023 year-end report, according to the Earth calendar. USI Earth Expansion Initiative Year 1 report. I hope you guys are excited. Because what says exciting like a PowerPoint? So we're going to begin with our overviews and introductions. So, the United Space Initiative. We're connecting the universe in peace. This is our mission statement. The United Space Initiative is the largest peacekeeping network in existence. Our mission is to ensure younger species have freedom to develop and integrate galactic traveling societies into our vast peace network. So this, of course, as the board will know, is our primary objective and our credo in everything we do. I am the Earth Expansion Initiative Chief Research Officer, Olo the Galobian. You could call me Olo. I am a native of Aboon. I've served the USI for 80 cycles, and I have successfully served on 2 previous USI initiatives. I'm trained in human psychology and societal sciences. I am a Galobian, so as you know, that makes me a good candidate because I am impervious to most damage. I'm an extremophile, which means I can survive in most temperatures and climates, and we're very low maintenance because we only need water and sunlight to exist, and in very low quantities and could go for very long periods of time without said things. I served as a junior explorer on the Oscatunga Exploration Initiative and as the assistant researcher on the Rolesk Expansion Initiative, both of which led to successful integration into the USI network. This is the Earth Expansion Initiative. Our main objectives: learn the native species culture, determine societal categorization and temperament, assess alliance viability, assess risk-benefit ratios, and recommend action for the USI Tribunal. These are our mission goals and the things we've achieved during this first year. Find a human host family. I was able to successfully find and integrate with a human host family with my human ham and with her forever partner, life spouse, Amandi. Second objective, find an avenue to learn culture and interact with the species. And to achieve this, I started streaming and integrating into the social media networks. Third objective, expand cultural knowledge with practical application. So we've expanded our art knowledge and skills, our music knowledge and skills, and our media knowledge. For those of you who do not know, our main objective here is to learn human culture through art, music, and games. Create a local research chapter, which we have created. And for those of you watching, again, if you would like to join, you could join our research team on our Discord here. This is the objectives that we have yet to complete. Assess humanity. As you know, that is a long-form objective and will take many, many decades to achieve. And learn human culture. Again, another thing that's going to take many decades of research. So these will be continually ongoing, probably on every yearly report. And speaking of our research chapter, I'd like to introduce you to our local researchers. So you have me as the Chief Research Officer. We have OP, which is an amazing, beautiful, wonderful person who is an assistant field agent. Cryptic, who is also here today, and an amazing, hilarious individual who's been working really hard on their own streams and is fixing to celebrate their first year anniversary too tomorrow. Also an assistant field agent. We've got assistant field agent Maestro, assistant field agent King, assistant field agent SBG, assistant field agent Recco, assistant field agent Jexoy, assistant field agent Mush Mom Lily, assistant field agent Chaos Lily. And then we've got onboard agents Gastropod, Mom, I'm famous. Yes, Opie, you're intergalactic famous now. So Snail is Shield Gastropod, our very first space friend on the channel. We've got onboarded agent Spelly. We've got onboarded agent Stax and onboarded agent Drev. All very wonderful, incredible people who've been helping me research Earth and just generally introducing me into their culture. All very wonderful, talented individuals that I would highly recommend you guys check out. These are our Year 1 research donors. For those of you who do not know, USI donors are our subscription service here on Twitch. We've got only the last 2 months as follower status. We've only been affiliate for 2 months. So these were our donors over these last 2 months. So we have King, Maestro, Opie, Stax, and a very good space friend, Pilo Noro. I don't even remember gifting a sub. Oh wait, I remember now. Yeah, you gifted one to Lily. So thank you to all our donors. We can't do what we do without you guys. Your assistance is always very appreciated. My addiction is bad. It is, Opie. You've got a problem, but it's okay. We love you. So, on to our next section, improvements. These are how we have progressed over the last year in our studies and applications. So, workspace improvements, the overlays section. So these were our original overlays for Twitch. we got an iPad from an open source website by Raw Pixel. And then I had made some boxes for our chats, our alerts, and for our video borders. Oh, don't mind the ducks. They're there for professional reasons, I promise. It's a human culture thing, I promise. And here's our updated overlays. So we created our own iPad overlay and updated the existing overlays to have a more bubbly look and to be brighter and have larger icons so that they're more visible. We've also integrated alert overlays that include live alerts like followers and donors, and that's our subscribers, of course. And then we made a custom goal bar that tracks our goals and how close we are to them. We bought those dark ducks and marked them off as a business expense. Yes. It's totally within the budget. It comes directly out of the donor fund, so you guys are paying for it. These were our original alerts. Now, they're going to be moving a little scuffy because it's going to take them a minute to load. These were our original alert animations. They were very basic. I had just started learning animation and I was animating in Procreate, which is not the best tool to use for the matter. And as you can see, we also had made alerts for features that were very shortly eliminated after we arrived, such as the host feature, which is no longer on Twitch. And then these are some examples of our updated alerts. So now we have the alert box pop up with them, a short animation, and then a disappearance of the box. I wish they still had the host feature. Yes, a lot of people were very much in love with the host feature, and it was very, very contentious whenever Twitch decided to remove that. I do know that. I was very new to Twitch, but all everyone was talking about whenever we started was how badly they messed up whenever they removed the host feature. And I completely agree with that. Okay, we're gonna move on. I don't even know what that was. Opie, you probably started just as it ended. Like me. Okay, here is our art skill improvements. Here's some art from when we started in 2022. So these ones were made on paper assets provided by a different artist, by Calvin at Drifter Studios. And the brushes I was using were like the basic round brush, and just watercolor brushes, again from Calvin at Drifter Studios. And then here is our 2023 pieces. I think there's some improvement. We made our own paper texture, we've made our own brush set. And we've worked on improvements such as backgrounds, thanks to Opie for submitting the wonderful screenshot from The Witcher. And we started working on our own art series, as well as doing a bunch of raid art for people who are kind enough to come and share their audiences with us. So we have Maestrobot here, our friend that Maestro guy, and one of his raid pieces. It was one that we both really enjoyed, so I thought I would include that. And for maybe some other reasons. Okay, music skill improvements. So in this one, I have shown you what it was like Want to know something? I always want to know something. Share it with me. Or do you want to know something from me? I will also tell you. I'm good with both. So, our music improvement skills. You're making Ina into rubber duck was really touching for me because I really love ducks. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm happy I was able to make you happy and that it was meaningful to you. I wanted to, with our duck throws, I wanted to use it as a thank you for everyone who's supported me and been through me this whole time. Also, it was a great gift. Oh, I'm so happy you enjoyed it. It always means a lot to me whenever I hear that people really got joy out of the things that I've made for them. It's quite fulfilling, I must say. So I'm just really happy. Have a good lurk, Mixie. Thank you for stopping by. So, now that I'm all emotional and touched from OP, brain, okay. Yes. So I have included two examples here on things that weren't exactly optimal whenever we were making music. So here in this first image, you can see that we're not very organized. Everything is not labeled or not colored, and very few things are actually organized properly. And in the second image, you can see that we basically did no audio adjustments and mixing. All the sounds were kind of just all there all at once. It wasn't the best option, I think, now that I've grown. So, for 2023, here are the things we've learned. We've learned to organize and to use the color features to help in that process. You can see everything is actually labeled, color-coded for ease of access. Care package, I will. Let's take a moment in the presentation, and I would suggest everyone in the audience do this too. Let's hydrate and stretch. We'll start with a stretch first. Feel free to stretch along with me. That feels nice. And then drink some water. Stay hydrated, friends. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Welcome back in. It's good to see you. I'm at work. Well, I hope we can help you pass the time, but I will lurk. Have a good lurk, and thank you for being here. And drink plenty of water. Thank you. I needed that. Ah, that water tasted so good. Okay, so we had learned to organize. 2, we did better mixing. You can see everything is a little better staggered. There's spaces where things actually stop and not everything's happening all at once all the time. And we've also improved our envelope and sound mixing repertoire. For example, with Wave Candy, this year we figured out what the heck Wave Candy is. It's a really good plugin feature that is in our music program by default, and it really helps with audio mixing. And it's great that we discovered that. Another thing that we discovered, but that is not included here. Thanks for the head pats. But it's not included here is we also figured out how to use ducking for the bass and the drums. So the drums have more of a prominence in the feature, and they're not so muddled in together with the bass noises. we also figured out to not be afraid of the velocity feature. So down here at the bottom of the picture, you can see all of these little poles. And if you adjust those, it raises the prominence of a note. And if you lower it, it lowers the prominence of it. And this music program has a lot of neat features where certain guitar sounds, if you turn the velocity all the way up, it gives them a sound effect like a little twangy sound. So you can hear it here. If I play it, you'll notice that the high bars on this riff for the velocity have a sound effect to them that the other notes do not have. Let me turn down this desktop audio so I'm not blasting your ear holes. So it gives a lot of texture to some otherwise stale notes. Let's continue on. So these are the games we've played and a couple of them that we completed this year along our journey. Our very first one was Dawn of Man. This is kind of nostalgic because that was the one we started playing when the channel first started, and it went for quite a while. Well, probably way longer than it should have, to be honest. That could be said for a lot of these. But we did complete that playthrough. And it was a great fun time while it lasted. We played Surviving Mars. And that one we just completed a few weeks ago, actually. It was a really long playthrough. And we had a lot of fun. We've also played Cozy Grove, which you'll notice in a lot of these are just prior thumbnails we used. So you're going to be seeing Cozy Grove in a lot of them since it's a daily play kind of game. And Dome Keeper, which we will definitely be bringing back to the channel at some point. It was a really fun game. Cultist Simulator, which we played in October, and we'll definitely be bringing back sometime soon. I love this game. It's really hard to complete, but it is very, very fun. No audio available, no full control of moderation required. Body seems tired as eyes keep in the sky. Today is not a good day, but another chance of another day would be possible. Well, thanks for the lurk, SVG, and I know you can't hear me, but if you listen to this later, I hope that you have a better time, and of course, if you need anything or just need to vent, you can reach out to me on the Discord. And we'll definitely help you out if you want it. We also played Littlewood, which I'll probably finish up just so we can complete it and it's not just kind of dangling there half played. Paleo Pines, which is the demo we've been playing. And we should be done with it here in a week or two. And then our collab stream with Jose Oak on Mario Kart 8, which we should be doing again soon because of the DLC coming out. He's organizing another tourney. So it'll be very fun to be able to play with everyone again. And section 3, our research findings and recommendations. Classification recommendations. So this is for our USI tribunal. The suggestion I have for the dominant species temperament classification is to classify them as aggression inclined ambivalent. And for those of you who do not necessarily know what this means, it is a culture within the dominant species of having both very negative aspects, but also very positive aspects as well. Humanity is the epitome of duality. It is an oxymoron onto itself. It is not a homogeneous species, and there are a lot of variations within it. But from what we can assess at this point, they do intend to have some inclination towards aggression, especially with things they do not comprehend well, and for an foreign terrestrial initiative that may not be the most beneficial to our alliance. The dominant societal classification, I would recommend Commerce Society. There are some variations to this, of course. As I was saying, they're not a homogeneous species. But for the most part, they are a commerce society, which is that they are reliant upon trading for their societal framework. And my analysis for alliance viability is that there would be fragmented conditional support with some pockets of intense opposition. This basically means we would have supporters, but those supporters would have strings attached, I should say. They would not be supporting for free. They always need to get something out of the equation, being the commerce society that they are, to feel that they are justly compensated for the changes that may occur. And then there would be some intense opposition from some entities, just because, again, some of them do not care for things they cannot explain or know, and they will intensely oppose those things. This is the risk-benefit analysis. So I have a list of risks and a risk comparative list to benefits. We'll start with the risk side. Some risk of being allied with humanity. They do tend to have, again, aggression responses to things they do not understand well. They experience widespread societal discrimination, no matter which society. This is kind of a very, like, one of the only baseline behaviors that can be seen throughout all human cultures is there is some form of discrimination baked into their societal structures. They tend to have short foresight. They will do things that benefit them in the short term with little thought to the long-term effects, and with little regard or care for them either. There's cyclical chaos. So human history tends to work on a cycle. There are pockets of peace surrounded by edges of war and destruction, and they happen in a pretty periodic frequency. So it is very easy to watch the patterns and understand the issues occurring within the species, but it is something to keep in mind when working with them. Species wars within itself. So again, part of this culture, since it is not largely integrated with each other in a very cohesive manner, it tends to break into self wars, and that could be a very negative thing, of course, because if they're warring with each other, their alliance stability is going to be requiring the USI to take sides. And since we are a entity that does not do that, a lot of the native dominant species will see that as a bad thing. Disregard for consequences. This goes back to the short foresight. They tend to not care too much about the consequences of their actions. Again, as long as the short-term game is deemed beneficial enough. They will have conditional allyship, as I stated previously. They are a species that is prone to using misinformation and propaganda to mobilize its societies into negative actions and patterns. They have strong cognitive dissonance. If a human is convinced of something, you will not convince them otherwise. And it doesn't matter how many facts you have. It doesn't matter how much proof you have. It doesn't matter if you show it to them in person, to their face. They will simply not believe it if believing the opposite is more beneficial to their sense of self, I should say. They are slow to adapt societally and prone to societal regression. So whenever new changes occur, like I said, they tend to act negatively, and sometimes they will even regress back to harmful ways for short periods of time before such actions are repaired and the process of moving forward begins. Now, that is a lot of negative traits, but there are a lot of benefits to humanity to consider when judging their viability. They have high intelligence, and a lot of people would argue with that. But as a species, they are highly developed. Does that mean I'm an anomalous human? Because I don't sound like that. No, again, these things are not all homogenous. They're not applying to all humans. It is just a general overview of large-scale societal problems. And there are some, of course, benefits to it. But this does not apply to individuals. And for most parts, most individuals will not exhibit a lot of these risk factors. But governmental bodies and political movements will indeed exhibit a lot of these risky behaviors. So humans are highly intelligent, comparatively speaking, and some of their problems actually come from their high intelligent brain framework. Like the cognitive dissonance, it's a kind of a direct result of self-preservation and pattern recognition parts of the brain that are highly developed, but not necessarily well-guided. So they do have high intelligence. They have fast environmental adaptation, which is directly I guess, contradictory to their slow societal adaptation. A human can adapt to most physical environments very, very quickly. And whenever there's large-scale changes to that environment, they can adapt to it. Now, they may not psychologically adapt very well, but physically they will adapt and continue on. They do have a propensity for altruism. So again, this is talking about the duality of humans. Sometimes some individuals can be very selfish, but for the vast majority of humans that I have come in contact with, there is an intense desire to be altruistic, to help others in need, and to make their environment a better place for everyone. They have an explorative nature. They're not afraid to explore things they don't understand. While they may fear a lot of things that they don't understand, they also fantasize about space exploration, which is great for a space initiative such as ourselves. They're very resourceful. Again, this is part of their environmental adaptation. They can bring lots of creativity in both their ingenuity and in artistic pursuits, which is great, personally speaking. They can be introspective, so they can see their own flaws. So they're not totally lost. They are a species that will point out its own flaws and try to discuss and overcome them. So that is a very good aspect. They are a collaborative society, so they are not afraid to work together to achieve goals, and mobilization for them is a really important aspect of their societies. They are able to form complex networks and tools, so these are social networks. They're able to have a good lurk cryptic. They're able to connect on a social scale, and they're able to develop highly complex tools. Of course, we know this since they're preparing for their space journey. And of course, like I said, idolize space travel, which is a big, big upside for the USI. Have a good lurk. I hope you enjoy your stay here. So I have compiled some testimonials from people here on Earth that I will now gladly share with you. These are from our space friends over all our platforms. Assistant Field Agent Opie wants you guys to know that Lily, Mush Mom Lily, and Ham are super cute. This is very important news and very important for you to know. Assistant Field Agent Maestro says to tell them about the state of the planet and how humans are treating it. So because of the short-term gain versus long-term consequences mentality of humans, there tends to be a lot of structural damage to the planet itself. However, now there are a lot of reparative initiatives taking place, trying to fix these problems. And again, it's a kind of a cycle of destruction and repair that humans go through. Onboard Agent Sky says, tell them about all the amazing friends you made and how much fun you've had on Earth. Humans are an amazing species, and I have had the great honor of knowing several during this last year. And it's meant a lot to me that I was able to connect with so many people. Being from a different planet and being isolated from the communities you know can be really tough. But being able to meet all these wonderful people and being able to talk to everyone has meant the world to me. So it is super important that you guys know how absolutely grateful I am for everything you've done for me over this last year. And for showing me all the wonderful sides humanity has to offer. I mean it. And of course, Chaos Lily says that one needs hugs to survive. Indeed, lots of hugs to go around. And, you know, hugs are very necessary for life on Earth. And then our space friend Rim says, tell them I'm giving them another year to clean up their act. They're wasting so much potential. They are currently going through a cycle of societal regression in a lot of places. So a lot of inhabitants of Earth would say that it's getting very exhausting to work through this. Ugh. Again, those ducks are going to be deducted from the business expense account. They are important for business. These are my final recommendations for the USI Tribunal. Continued research is needed. Humans are a very complex species who embody a duality of responses and emotions. Careful consideration is needed towards human allyship because it will not be a unanimous enjoyment of USI presence, I should say. Careful observation of current space travel expansions. Humans are currently ongoing another space race and are currently looking to colonize their first extraterrestrial body, beginning with their moon. And then to continue our non-interference policies during the research process. I think that would be best for humanity. Okay, these are our future projects and a couple of really great announcements. So these are projects that we're working on or ones that we hope to achieve over this next year. The channel trailer, we are working on it. It's an animation, and because I want it to be really good, oh, Parasaurolophus. That's also on the business expense account. Dinosaurs are very integral to business. Gotta do some paperwork. Oh no! I hope it goes fast. Oh! Got some gills here. Just hanging out with me. So we are working on the channel trailer. This is a current work in progress. We have started on it. We have it mapped. We have a couple of the scenes with their line work animations completed. And we just need to finish it up. We want to expand the number of YouTube shorts we have and produce some lore videos for our community. We want to boost the Discord. So again, as I gain more donations and all that stuff, I'm going to be investing them back into the channel and into the community so we can have more fun. Work on independent works. These last couple months, I've been focused on a bunch of stuff for other people, but I want to go back to our Psych series and finish it. And then start a print-on-demand shop, which is those shops where people could go and buy merchandise related to your channel, of course, and a company will send them those products. That way you don't have to do the shipping and stuff yourself, which is very important to someone like me who has to travel all around the globe for research purposes. Have a good lurk, Lily. Thank you. Okay. And now we're going to do a big announcement. So I hope you guys are ready. Are you guys ready for the announcement? It's a really big one. I wish I had a drum roll. Are you guys waiting on bated breath? I'm waiting. Okay, no more waiting. I'm going to start opening myself for art commissions. So we do have a commission store now where you can commission us to do digital art. And here's some information on how that works. So we will do line art, basic flat coloring, or fully shaded products. We have headshots, bust shots, half body, and full body. and a myriad of backgrounds and add-ons you can select. This image, of course, is that Maestro guy, a character made by Recco Gecko and utilized by our friend, that Maestro guy. So thank you guys for letting me use that in this piece. So now I also have a command. If you guys are ever interested in commissioning me, you can go to this website. It's olotheglobian.card with 2 R's.co. And from there, you can order a commission. There was going to be a second announcement, but I need more time to work on it, so it'll have to wait until another day. But this particular project is something I've been working on, making sure that everything is legally sound on, given the nature of how often we have to travel and taxes. You know how humans are about taxes. So we have it all figured out, and we can safely and legally open and operate for business. But yeah, that was a really important thing for me to get done. I want to make streaming and art a full-time thing that we do. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Opie. You're sweet. You're the sweetest person on the planet. You really are. You've got a huge heart. Thank you, everyone, for watching the presentation. Know that Opie is a liar, and she is indeed the sweetest person on the planet. Let the record show that. But thank you guys so much for being here, and genuinely thank you for supporting me all this time. It has meant the world to me. I'm the luckiest gal in the universe. I really am. And so are you, Olo. Oh, thank you, Lily. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to me to see you guys here today. So, now that we've got that out of the way, the second portion. We love you, Olo. Oh, thank you. I love you guys so much. The second portion of this stream will be a raffle. We're going to do a marble raffle for a free commission. It'll be a full body, fully shaded on simple shape background piece. But we're going to do some marble races to see who's going to get a free art piece. I think we're going to select 2 winners today. So let's go ahead and switch over. Here we go. Let me turn this off because we're going to be doing that later. All right, let me load up the marble races. I'm not going to switch the stream name because I kind of just want it to be my followers who benefit from this, since they're the ones who supported me all this time, you know? So, let me load this up. It's going to take a couple seconds. To get all this going. I move this stuff over here. Oh, that's loading up. Let me change this game capture. Welcome in, Carol. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Welcome into the atrium. I hope you've been having a lovely day. Captain Marvel lands into chat. Well, welcome in. We're fixing to do a marble race giveaway. And I have a map selected already. I'm gonna turn the sound down a bit. There we go. Error retrieving maps. That's okay. Go to favorites. Let's see. I have a handful of viewers, so I think 10 max is good. That'll be a viewer race. Okay. Okay, for those of you who want to join, just type in !play. This right here. For those who want to join in to the raffle, and we'll give it some time for people to come in and join in. Again, this is for a full body piece, fully shaded on a simple shape background. So we'll wait for people to join. Yep, just like that. We'll wait a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm a hydrate. I'm thirsty. Giving presentations make me thirsty. Here we go. Look at all these beautiful faces. Redeem stretch? Okay, I will also stretch for you, Amandi. Feel free to stretch with me, everyone. Ooh. It feels nice. Woo! Okay, you can join in too, Amandi, and then if you win, if you want to defer your art to the second place person, we'll also do that. So, I think we're gonna do the one race, and then the top 2 spots, minus me, will win the commission. The free commission art. Welcome in. Okay, this is gonna be our last call. I'm only gonna give you guys another minute. Here in another minute, we'll get started. If you want to join us, type in !play into the chat to join your marble into the race. Let me, can I see the map already before I start it? Okay, yeah. I want to show you guys the map. This is where we're playing, by the way. I thought it would be very appropriately themed if we were traveling around on a spaceship. Okay, looks like we're going to go ahead and start. Let me zoom out a bit. And 10. We'll be starting here soon. 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off. Lily's in first place. Much Mom Lily. Looks like I'm I'm in front right now, beating Opie. It's me and Opie, neck and neck. Here comes Opie. Oh, there she goes! There she goes! Opie's in the lead now. Come on, Opie. You can do it. Caught in the cylinder. Looks like I pulled out. But I'm kind of stuck in this this coal burn here. There we go. We're getting funneled away. I don't think your PC likes this game. Is it choppy? Is it choppy on stream? Can I pause this? No, there's no pausing it. Gosh darn it. Heckin' heck. Well, it wouldn't be an Olo stream without scuff, right? It works fine on my end, so it's the stream that really does not like this game. But right now, Opie and Lily are the ones in the lead. So, let me zoom out here. Are we still waiting on anyone? Oh! Our captain's still stuck in the cylinder. Come on, you can do it! You can break free! I think Captain may be stuck forever. Not our Captain! No! I really think they are stuck. I don't even see their marble. They're like... They were like clipped in. So, technically I'm the winner, but the two individuals who won the raffle were Opie and Mush Mom Lily. They were in second and third. Okay. So congratulations, you two. You can go to our Discord, and I guess in the general chat for now, you can just let me know what you guys would like done for your art, for your pieces. And since the computer does not like this game, we are going to close it out. So congratulations again to Opie and Mush Mom Lily. You guys both won a full body art piece. Thank you for joining in today. We had a lot of fun. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick ad break, and then we're going to come back and play some Super Mario Party. If you guys would like to join, I have a friend code in our Discord. Again, here's the link. In our community journal tab. So you can add me as a friend there and join us in the game on stream, if you'd like, of course. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a little bit. Make sure you get water, stretch, do all those good things, and we'll see you in a moment. Did that fix it? I wonder exactly at one point that my audio switched like that. I hope it wasn't like from the very beginning. That would suck. So, okay, it should be working now. So, here we go. No, this is not my first time. You need to hear the rules? No, I didn't mean to do that, gosh darn it! No! Amandi, I did the same thing you did! I already know these, I don't need to re-know them. Goodness, please skip. Please skip faster. Please skip faster. Okay. Well, I'm dead last. I'm Rosalina, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 5 coins to begin with. Hurrah! And I am just on the normal mode. Yes, fixed. Good. Good. I'm wondering if there's a delay. Let me check something real quick. Oh, there is a stream delay. Oh, and it's real bad. It's like on a 10-minute delay. I think our internet's crashing and dying because of the storm. Okay. Well, that's what we were hoping for. Is that we could, play this, but I think Mother Nature has it out for us today. So I think it's best if we just call it good. Maybe we'll do this a different time. But for now, since it's such a delay, you know, circumstances of the nature. So, let me, turn this off. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do for today, since the lag is just so incredibly bad. That marbles game really set us back. So, what we're going to do is find someone to raid. Pass this love on to. Let me go ahead and do that. Let's find a space friend to raid. Who's on doing what? Let's see if I can find someone who I can watch what they're doing without having stuff screw with my sensors. Okay, I think we'll go raid our friend Nari. Let me get that started up. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's how delayed this is. Thank you for streaming, though. I love you. I love you too, Opie. I hope you have a good evening and or good morning. Cryptic is live, yeah, but Cryptic's playing something that I can't watch. He's playing a first-person game, and that messes with my sensors. So I have to watch someone who's playing something else. So we're gonna be raiding Sin because they're playing Pikmin, and that is something that is okay with my sensors. So that's all the time we have for today. You can find me at all these places and more. Me and Now are open for commissions, so you can find us here for that. And if you would like to join us in our raid, you can copy this message. If you are a USI donor, you can copy this message. But that's all the time we have for today. Thank you everyone who came by and hung out with me and had an amazing time. I loved being able to share this stuff with you today. And I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. We will try to stream tomorrow. We'll see how the weather play it by ear. We'll let you know on the Discord any updates and changes we have. But that's it for today. So, until next time, have fun, space friends!